A Delta plane had just landed. This happened a week ago, but we got the video just a couple of days ago, put it up on the website, and it went crazy. So you're going to see a Delta pilot smack a passenger. Thing is, there are extenuating circumstances, so watch this.
Watch it, Mom.
Lock it up.
He walks away, and that's what's so interesting to me. That at first,
the first thing that's interesting to me is in this era, especially in the last month, that a pilot walked up and felt like it was going to be.
By the way, yeah, and by the way,
and we'll get to why.
This happened after Dr. Dow and United.
Right.
So everybody's conscious.
Everyone's very conscious of this, and yet the pilot stepped in, and you saw struck the woman. So why?
And I want to go one step further here, because watch this video. He hits her. First he grabs her arm, then he hits her, then he just walks away, and it feels like
it looks really bad
that he's just angry. And here's what we now know. That these two women were fighting inside the plane. They were on that plane, and they were actually fighting in the plane. They took it out to the jetway where it erupted again. When the pilot, and you can't see all of this in the video, but when the pilot came out and grabbed the woman, that woman that he grabbed had the other woman in a chokehold, and it looked dangerous. He really did have her.
Right.
She had him in a chokehold. And so you see, he grabs her hand first trying to release it, and when he couldn't, he hits her trying to release it.
And he actually did release it because you saw the other woman's head pop up.
But then he walks away. And the walking away part is still weird to me. It's like,
if you're going to get involved,
you get involved.
Then you got to stay there, and you got to show that you were there for a purpose, which was, I'm trying to stop a fight.
Because they can go right back together again.
When you walk away, it looks like you just wanted to get in a shot.
Get in a
cheap shot and walk away.
It looks like he did just enough that was required to break up this fight, though. What more do you want from him? I know he's a pilot and he's wearing a uniform, but if he walks by him, then it's pilot indifference.
Because you're the pilot and you're in charge of what's going on your flight.
Derek, he didn't break it up. She still got her hair.
Yeah, but he walks away and it's still going.
That's the thing. That's the weird. Look, I know.
Here's what I think.
Delta told us that they took him off duty, they investigated, and they came up with a conclusion about the chokehold. But I think everybody agrees that if you're going to try to separate them, then stay there until
security comes. And when you walk away, it almost seems like,
yeah, I just wanted to hit her.
You know what the question is going to become now? What can't the airline do? like they can do anything that they want. This dude,
they can throw you at mid-flight.
Now
we think so. We're not sure.
It's a matter of how they do it.
It's really.
I think what look. I agree that he probably went over to break up the fight, which you got to commend him for.
Which is fine.
But I think that he hit her, and then he did think of United.
I need to get out of here.
He did think of United immediately. He's like, you know what? I better get out of here. I don't want.
Also, this is damned if you do, damned if you don't. If he walks by with his briefcase and doesn't break stride, you'd say pilot indifference.
Absolutely.
This guy didn't even help.
I wouldn't have said anything. Let him fight.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't have done any.
You want battle royale all the time, though.
He would have had a really good defense.
You're an anarchist.
Ain't no way. Let him fight. Number one, but I love the fact.
Call security. Let them take care of that. I fly planes. I don't break up fights.
Like he hit them. And they weren't even fazed by it. It was a momentary disruption, and they continued to get it cracking. These sisters wasn't playing.
As a pilot, why are you risking your hand? You need your hands to fly the plane. What are you doing?
He wanted to come out.
He's a pilot, not a surgeon. Come on.
No, but look at that. He wanted to come out. He grabbed the woman. It looks like he's pissed. And by the way, I could understand why he's pissed. They fought on his plane.
It screwed up his flight.
So anyway, the two women decided not to press charges against anybody, against each other.
Ain't no snitching.
It's not exactly snitching when it's on video.
Ain't no snitching, man. We keeping our mouths shut. Ain't no snitching,
Now, let's
man.
be honest. Do you really think that, I know they didn't press any charges, do you think there's going to be a lawsuit?
No.
Really?
No, I really don't. Because what are these women going to do? It's like, Your Honor, I had her in a chokehold, and this pilot came along and broke my chokehold.
Hi, my name's Megan from Toronto, Canada. I have to agree with Charles. I think the pilot just reacted to what he was doing, and then he realized what he did and he thought about United and then just got out of the way. As you can see at the end of the video too, the woman sits on the women. So I think she reacted the way she thought she needed to, and he reacted the way he thought he needed to, but he just had to get out of there because he was in uniform.
He had more on the line, like his job.
Make sure to subscribe to TMZ Live to keep up to date on the latest entertainment news.
And if you want to keep watching, click on one of these videos right now.